Wake up! God is dreaming of water. In his dream, there is a fountain and a naked girl, and, of course, there is him. The water is warm, the girl willing, her flesh is soft. He reaches out a hand to caress her breast, curls his fingers instead round one slim arm. Wake up! An edge of impatience accompanies the request. Oh, Christ. It's that dreary Mr. B, his assistant, private secretary, God's very own personal bore. And surprise, surprise, B's spectacles have slipped down to the end of his nose, and he has his sourpuss face on. God is awake. He cracks open one eye. What? Go to the window. His head hurts. Just tell me. Get up, feet on the floor, walk to the window, look outside. With a huge sigh, a brain thick and slow as pudding, the boy sits up, swings his legs onto the floor, stands, sways for an instant, and runs one hand through his hair, which he can tell, with annoyance, has all migrated to one side of his head, as if he's been standing in a high wind. Groaning, he turns and pads wearily to the window, his feet bare and cold. The rushing noise is louder than it was. To his surprise, there is water where the streets used to be, and for a moment he feels quite relieved that his bedroom is not on the ground floor of the building. Water, he says with interest. Yes, water. Mr. B's manner is mild, but he trembles with unexpressed feeling. God struggles to make sense of the scenario. Why is there water in the streets? Did he make this happen? Surely not. He's been sleeping. Look over there. He looks. What do you see? Off the bedroom is a large bathroom, complete with toilet, sink, white marble tiles, clawfoot bathtub. Bathtub. The bathtub. God remembers now. He was running a bath, and then, as he waited for it to fill, he lay down. Just for a moment. He must have fallen asleep. And while he slept, dreaming of that beautiful girl, the girl in the fountain, the bath overflowed. Oh. Oh? Just oh? I'll turn it off. I've turned it off. Good. The boy heads back to bed, collapses. Mr. B turns to God with his customary combination of resignation and rage. I don't suppose you'd like to do something about the mess you've made? Outside the window, water rolls through the streets. I will, he mutters, already half asleep. Later. Not later, now. But God has pulled a pillow over his head, signaling, quite definitely, that there is no point going on at him. Mr. B fumes. God is dreaming of soapy sex with his fantasy girlfriend while the rest of the world drowns in the bathwater. His bathwater. It is always like this. Day after day, year after year, decade after decade, and on and on and on. Mr. B, more than a personal assistant, less than a father figure, a fixer, perhaps, facilitator, amanuensis, sighs and returns to his desk to go through the mail, which, despite being dealt with on a daily basis, has a tendency to pile into vast teetering towers. He will choose one or two prayers and make an attempt at urgent action. He does not show them to God, for the boy's ability to concentrate is minimal at best. Occasionally, a voice leaps out from the torrent of prayers and moves him by simple virtue of its sincerity. Dear God, I should like to fall in love. An undemanding little prayer, from just the sort of sweet girl he would like to help, in the first place by making sure God never lays eyes or anything else on her.